What would it take to make you leave everything behind?
Fleeing to Hong Kong, Edward Snowden's left behind a reported $200,000 job, a girlfriend and Hawaii lifestyle to live for now as a fugitive whistleblower. Because he says he's horrified at the surveillance state being created in America.
I'm no different from anybody else. I don't have special skills. I'm just another guy who sits there day to day in the office, watches what's happening, and goes, this is something that's not our place to decide. The public needs to decide whether these programs and policies are right or wrong.
Edward Snowden dropped out of high school, but despite that went on to work for the CIA, then for the National Security Agency as a contractor with the private intelligence firm Booz Allen Hamilton. He seems acutely aware of the risks he's taken in making his disclosures.
You can't come forward against the world's most powerful intelligence agencies and be completely free from risk, because they're such powerful adversaries that no one can meaningfully oppose them.
The National Security Agency is one of America's most secretive and best resourced, building this $2 billion, million square foot data processing center in the Utah desert. But intelligence heads insist they're not spying on Americans. Former NSA officials say Snowden needs to be brought to justice.
If he did what he says he did, and it's borne out by a court, then quite frankly the penalty should be somewhat severe, and I can see him spending at least 10, maybe 20 years in jail.
WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange leapt on the bandwagon, giving interviews from his refuge in the Ecuadorian embassy. He says whatever happens to Edward Snowden, he can live with himself, believing he's done the right thing.
Every day that you live your principles is the best day of your life. I mean, every day where you're not living your principles is a waste.
The exposure of systems like PRISM, said to give spies direct access to several internet giants, and another hoovering up phone records, are causing profound alarm.
Who are we as a country? What does it mean to be an American? Do we have a presumption of privacy, or are we all now suspects in a neo-police state?
Barack Obama says he welcomes the debate about privacy and security. The signs are, though, his administration will be doing all it can to pursue the man who started it. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News, Washington.